Hey everybody, we are live. How is everybody? Look what I've got on the show next to me. One and only Mr. Hunter Lott.
It's me.
Welcome. It's me. Look at him. It's me, Mr. Lovable, Mr. Hunter Lott. Look at those little cheeks. We were just talking between me and Hunter on the show, and we were saying that this man is loved by the nation. He's loved by the ISSA group. Every time there's a post go up from Hunter, everyone jumps on it. It's almost like everybody's son. You know, everybody's adopted him. It's like a bundle of cuteness over the USSA.
Flush as soon as we get on here. As soon as it goes live.
Yes. As soon as we go live. So everybody, welcome Hunter to the show. We have got a bit of a mixed show for you today. So yesterday, if you could see the bags under my eyes, I was on the show with our one and only pop princess, Maid of War. And I think she's worn me out. I think I've got to today's show and I'm like, oh my God, my eyes are completely black. But what an amazing show and what an amazing singer to introduce week 3 of our Willen Hospice support month. But we've got a bit of a different show today. We are going to try and be lively for you. We are going to bring you music. We are going to bring you memories. We are going to bring you some exciting exclusives here on the show today. But we also do have a bit of time of reflection because, unfortunately, we do have some sad news. We know about this sad news. We've been telling you over the last couple of weeks. But it's even sadder for the family today. Unfortunately, we do have to say our final goodbyes to our brother Austin over in the USSA, the producer of One Life. It is his funeral today, and we're sending love and prayers to everybody. The funeral is happening in a few more hours' time, and our heart and our thoughts are with everybody over in America who's saying goodbye to Austin today. So as part of today's show, we are going to have a 2-minute silence, and I hope everybody don't mind out there in podcast land and YouTube land that we will put a picture of Austin up and we will bow our heads in prayer for our brother Austin just to say goodbye to him for one last time. He will be in our hearts forever. And I'll tell you what, Austin, while you're singing up in heaven, we are going to be the best, most amazing group of musicians who will make sure we honor everything you started with me in One Life those 3-4 years ago. We're going to make One Life amazing just for you, buddy.
Amen.
So anyway, before we do that, I just want to say thank you for all the posts on One Life. Thank you for all your support. We've had over 150 messages given to Austin and his family. We've had an amazing amount of support to all of the artists who come out on the show. Thank you so much for joining. The numbers on YouTube and the Facebook page keep on rising. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to make this channel one of the best channels there is because I want you to treat it the way we treat it. We treat it with a place to find out where all the latest craze of music is coming from. All about these artists and their journeys, but also a community page where we can all support and help one another in terms of local and national charities. And that's basically the focus on One Life. In relation to Willen down there, the nurses are watching us, Hunter.
Yeah.
Do you like a nurse, Hunter?
Yeah, my mom's a nurse.
Yeah, your mum's a nurse, I know, eh? So, in terms of the nurses, they all had a bit of a party with us last night with our pop princess. They were dancing along with us over in the UK when they were watching the film. But today, we remember all the hard work that they do. Thank you so much for joining us, Willen Hospice, tonight. Our money will still continue and awareness will still continue to be raised for you in this month. In relation to one last thing before we go into the show, remember, support is the biggest key to one another, okay? Pick up that phone. Do not sit on your own. Make sure you phone us artists or you phone One Life, you phone your family and friends. We're all there for you, each and every single one of us. We are going to be there for you, not just this month. We're going to be there for you forever, okay? Because that's what community and life is all about, not being alone, and we don't want you to be alone. Okay, so that was the health warning. There will be bits of this show which will touch your heart, and we want you to know that we're there for you and we're always going to be there for you. Okay, so that's the little bits over, and I'll do a few at the end of the show. And in case we didn't know, we have got Hunter Lott sitting there waiting in the wings for us. So before I go on to the 2-minute silence, I'm going to big this man up. I'm going to go through his bio and his best bits over the last year. So Hunter is an award-winning singer-songwriter and an actor. And I've just found out today, also a gamer, and we'll talk about that. Okay, not just a gamer, a professional gamer. And he was born and raised in Mississippi, and he now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. Right. Hunter, can you do me a favor? Could you go around to my sister's and go knock on her door and say hello for me? She lives in Tennessee as well. I don't know how far you are, but we just send you over there. She'd love you, I tell you. She would adopt you and cook you dinner.
Hey, I'm around. Does she have a British accent still?
She, you know what? She's been married so long into the military with her American husband that we always take the mickey out of her. She doesn't have a British accent. She has got such a broad American accent now. We don't recognize her. We always tease her about it.
If we were friends, I would go knock on the door. She'd open it and I go, hello.
Hello. How you doing? So in terms of the other best bits for Hunter, he's completed his first Western movie, and we're going to talk a bit more about that in the show.
Oh, yeah.
He's had 2 songs placed on the official 65th Grammy ballot for consideration in 2023. He's had honour of recording a duet with T. Graham Brown that was released in April 2024. And also he's had amazing amount of number ones, radio plays. This young man basically will record more singles in a year than I think any other ISSA member. He is constantly in the studio and constantly bringing you the most amazing music to listen to. He's so busy, and I don't know where he gets his energy from. So the multi-talented, the multi-award-winning Mr. Hunter Lott.
Hello.
There you go, mister. Did that start the show okay?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's a bunch. I always forget, I always feel really humbled and really appreciative of like people like you. And anytime I hear someone read off the like some of the stuff I've done, it's just forget, it's like you said, I'm so busy a lot and I work a lot and I record a bunch. Sometimes I forget to remember all the good things I've done. So that was nice. I appreciate that so much. I really do.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, okay. So this 2-minute silence, we're going to get it over and done with, okay? Because we are going to remember Austin. Okay, I'm going to put Austin's little poem that was done by Jesse up in the corner. We're not going to read it out. We are just going to bow our heads and just remember the amazing people like Austin and our friends who have been taken away from us so soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, out in podcast world, out in Facebook world, I would just like you to bow your heads now for the 2-minute silence. Thank you. Okay, as Freddie Mercury once said, the show must go on. And for Austin, it will go on. Okay, we are going to make you so proud, Austin Swiger. Okay, so while you sing with the angels, just watch us go. We are going to make you the proudest person in the world. To family and friends, thank you so much for sending all your pictures through to me today. It's really been heartfelt. I'm there with you in spirit, there with you in mind. And I love you all very much. All right, young man. Somber start to the show, but let's liven things up, shall we? So let's play, everybody, your latest hits. Okay, so you sent me over The Wild Side and You Had Your Chance. Which one's the latest?
Wild Side.
Wild Side. Do you know what? Austin had a bit of a wild side. So we remember, and we were told in a memorial show that when he was 4 years old, he tied all of his family up with handcuffs, pretending to be a policeman.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It sounds. I think we should all do it to all our family members. Anyway, what's this song about? Give us a bit of context.
Well, I just decided to. I decided to write a song about how how people would see. You know how when you see someone and they're just that kind of person, and everything kind of goes dark around them, and she's basically the only one you can see at the moment, and stuff like that. This is kind of a song I wrote about it. And normally, like you said in my intro, as soon as the show started, most people consider me as their like adopted son. I have a lot of friends online, super nice to me. But I wrote a song about having a little bit of a wild side come out, and stuff like that. So.
Fantastic. And we'll find out a bit more about your wild side during the interview. Here we go. Wild side, everybody.
Take our time, I've seen you looking my way for a while now. I can tell you're a dime any time of the day I take you out. You don't know I was born just a little on the wild side. So baby, we can go for a ride. Strut my, spin me around. Take me down, I wanna taste your smile. You got me wound, so lock me down and let the spark ignite. The way you're holding me tight is really testing my pride. So just for tonight, I'll show you my wild side. Girl, I know that you've heard from the vine that I'm normally the good guy. But baby, you and I don't gotta hide our feelings in the moonlight. 'Cause I've been told you was born just a little on the wild side. So baby, we can go for a ride. Strut my, spin me around, take me down. I wanna taste your smile. You got me wound, so lock me down and let the spark ignite. The way you're holding me tight is really testing my pride. So just for tonight, I'll show you my wild side. I know tonight I'm not going home all alone. But I'll need your help, I can't open up on my own. Strut my, spin me around, take me down. I wanna taste your smile. You got me wound, so lock me down and let the spark ignite. The way you're holding me tight is really testing my pride. So just for tonight, I'll show you my wild side. I'll show you my wild side.
love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's such a great track. It's going to be my new theme tune for myself because everyone's like me. It's like, look at what Adrian does. He's so good at all what he does. He's so good for the local and national charities. If only they knew my wild side. My partner's sitting here with me on the show tonight, everyone. And she knows I'm not just this big cutie person who raises money for local and national charities. She knows my wild side. So, do you know what? Actually, I'm going to expose you straight away. Come on, young man. Every single person online basically adopts you as their son. Let's tell them all the real Hunter Lott story, shall we? Where's the wild side to Hunter Lott?
I've got it. Everybody has their piece. I spent a couple months on Broadway. I've seen some things.
Come on, don't just leave us there. Don't leave us hanging. What have you seen? Is there anything out there that makes you not such the cutesy boy that everyone wants to adopt? There must be some stories out there. He's not going to give us anything.
We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah.
We don't talk about them. We just keep them really quiet. I tell you what. I found something out about this young man. He is such a nerd when it comes to gaming and when it comes to this little room. So he's put out his music studio, but everyone in podcast world, in YouTube world, this man transforms that bedroom more than I transform my clothes. He basically will take every single thing out of that room and make it into a man cave. And every single one of us males are going to be jealous. What did you remove out of your room tonight, young man, to come on the show?
I scooted out a sim rig. So that's for the racing, the GT3 racing. I've been a GT3 racer for years now. So I've been doing that for a while. When we're not practicing GT3 for real, we have the sim rig. So that's always been my two things I've done. I've always done music full time, and I've always done gaming gigs on the side as well. So
it's just one big man cave, isn't it? It's just literally. Do you ever come out of that bedroom?
This is the workroom. This is the writing and stuff, and the music creation room. Because you can't see right here, but I have all my processors behind the camera. And you can see this microphone. This is a recording mic, and this is one of my singing mics. The mixer's right here. The amps are over there, all mic'd up, plugged in. But I have everything else in here, for the guitars. I have this, it's my home studio. So it is here for making music, but, there's nothing wrong with having a sword next to me while I do it, because
I know, come on, look, Alex, come on, we'll talk about your wild side. Look, he's even got swords in his room, everyone. Look at this. Wow.
Over there. So
all the men on the show are like, so jealous.
Oh yeah, they should be. I mean, I have lightsabers.
They should be. Hey, Hunting, we're going to keep on this wild side in terms of the conversation that we was having. Everybody gives you loads of love, but you've been getting some hate lately. What's going on?
Well, I think, these days it's I think hate is good. The more that hate comes in, I think I'm starting to do things a lot, because most of it, honestly, I gotta say, most of it is just creative and it's really funny. There are things that there are things that I don't leave on my page. There's people who leave some comments on there that sometimes I remove them because they're most likely extremely vulgar or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would rather not have it doesn't bother me. The thing is it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But I would rather, like, my peoples, who come to my support, not fall into the trap of getting, baited into a conversation for some of those guys.
Do you know what? How could anybody hate those cheeks? Come on, look at you, young man. It's just like a bundle of joy. Everybody's adopted him. So all those haters out there, stop being jealous. At the end of the day, this young man, how old are you, Hunter?
I'm 25.
25 years old. And I'll tell you what, when you listen to his show, I've already told you the music awards that he's got, 25 years old. And the fact that he's going and living his dream on his gaming as well. And I'll tell you what, he's not earning like small amount of money. He's like a champion this month, I tell you. He's entering like world championships and things like that. So all you haters out there, just stop hating and being jealous. because this young man is flying high, and at the end of the day, we are all going to get it when we're flying high. But at the end of the day, do you know what? Just laugh at them. I think that's what I'll do. Just laugh at them. Whatever.
Best way to go about it is laugh. So I rate some of them out of 10.
That's great.
I've gotten some comments that are like, that was cool. That was whatever. Some that are really.
I give that a 10-star rating just for creativity, eh?
I've had some hate comments that I'll pin myself because it's hilarious and it's just that's creative, So
fantastic. So if you're hating, you're not going to get any hate comments back. You're just going to get a laugh because Hunter's bringing it on. He's like, yeah, bring it on.
Some of it's great. And some of it also is really fun to go right back at them too. Some of them you can make a quick response that's also funny, and it's just it just nullifies what they do funny. So it's all good.
Sounds hilarious, young man. Right, okay, let's go back to like painting emoji pictures where you sent in your bio some of the local and national charities. It's always the number one question that we ask on the show. So how has your music helped local and national charities?
Well, I've been a donor for St. Jude's for a long time. And we've been a donor for MD Anderson for a long time as well. Because, my dad is a prostate cancer survivor. And so we've been donating for MD Anderson, St. Jude's for a while. Especially St. Jude's specifically too, because I really admire how St. Jude's doesn't turn away anyone. If their kid is sick, they cover food, they cover travel, they cover treatment, and to be able to do all of that, and to be able to donate to a cause like that for kids who are young, who are going through a very adult thing in their life, I think that deserves some mad respect for sure.
Definitely mad respect, and mad respect to you, mate. At the end of the day, you've had such, you sit there with a buoyant smile on your face. You sit there with, such energy of a 25-year-old, but it's not all been easy for you, is it, mate? From 16 years onwards, bringing yourself into all these difficult things that you have, and then developing into the most amazing singer-songwriter that you have, with all these awards that you've got, but you had a really bad, difficult start at the age of 16. Did you want to reflect on that, or do you want to tell us a bit about how your music career suddenly blossomed from a teenager upwards?
I can talk about it. It's nothing to talk about. I've always loved music, when I was little and things like that. And I grew up in South Mississippi, so I had a genre of all things there. When it came to my dad, is the one. My first core memory is heavy metal.
Okay, heavy metal and country. Why didn't you go the heavy metal route?
Well, that's what I was gonna tell you. So what happened?
Got it.
South Mississippi, and being in South Mississippi, I like country music as well. I just grew to it. It's all around me, and all that stuff. So I like all genres, but I love country and I love rock as well. I love metal as well, and I always have and stuff. So whenever I was 16 and we lost my grandfather, I wasn't good at sports or anything like that, I didn't love school that much, So I had this emptiness in me, and it made me see my guitar again that I had and I never learned how to play, and just pick it up and learn how to play it. And the music really filled the void that had been created in my life. And my mom too. My mom will tell you that my singing has saved her, because it was a rough time for our family. It was a really rough time. And well, speaking of, I started wanting to write music, and I wanted to write songs about my grandfather passing away. I wanted to write a song about it, because I missed him so much. And it's like, I really love country music, and it's really easy to write a sad country song. I could pull that out, So I started writing country songs and country music, started singing it, and absolutely fell in love with the music industry as a whole.
Fantastic. And to fall in love with it so quickly in relation to being so young and, doing all these singles and awards and things like that, you've done fantastically well. So proud of you here at One Life. We read your bio right at the beginning with all your awards and things like that. Your family must be so proud of you.
They are. My mama, I got to bring my mama on a podcast one day and she'll talk about it. She hasn't been on any of the podcasts, but one day.
Hasn't she? Is she there?
She's not going to come up here. She's down. To come up here.
Go and get her. Go on. We want her on the show. Come on.
She won't do it. She won't.
Come on. She will. I tell you what. We're all going to vouch for her coming on the show. Come on. If you're listening, Mum, and there's 4 people listening, so it might be your mum who's listening, come upstairs and come and say hi to us, okay? We don't bite here at One Life. We're a family show.
You'll talk about it, about how about she's. I know they're super proud, but the truth is, I couldn't do it without them. I couldn't have done it without my mom and dad.
No, definitely not. And I gather you still live at home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How much is your rent? Is your rent bill very high, especially with all your electricity, with the gaming and the music and God knows what else?
Electric bill is the one that we don't talk about.
Oh my God. Your mum must be so supportive of you, especially with the amount of electricity that goes through that house with your music and your gaming, and the fact that you've got a man cave already.
Mom and dad have always been there for me. I wouldn't be near as far as I am without them. Especially Mama. I wouldn't be at all. Everyone in their life needs someone to keep them straight. They need someone to make sure they keep pushing. And if they're ever down and feeling this, if they're ever, not wanting to do things, or if they're ever down, or if they start to lose motivation or anything, you've always got to have that somebody who really believes in you. And
Definitely.
And that's my mama.
Brilliant. That's your mama. Do you know that to say? So big shout out to your mum. Okay. Looking after you over there and making sure you got your man cave room. Fantastic. Okay. Mum, if you're listening, come upstairs and come and say hi. But if not, we will get you on the show next time that young Hunter comes out, because we're all so proud of him in relation to One Life and in the ISSA. Everyone's so proud of him. And, he's an amazing son that you've got. His music that he gives out to people. I just watched your son not like 2-3 nights ago. There was someone on his show and basically asking him to play a song for someone who was unwell or ill in their life. This young man's like, yeah, I'll write a song for her and play it live to everybody. Yeah. So you just got a heart of gold.
That was Esther. She was talking about one of my songs called "Look Down on Me," and that song, I can tell you a story about that. That song is that song was originally a poem written by a young girl. I think she was 8 years old, maybe a little bit younger. But it was she had an older sister. It was her, and she had an older sister, and they lost their mom. So. Oh, bless. I heard from a friend of that family that they had gotten this little girl had written this poem, and so that friend of that family asked that family, if he could have the poem, and then if he could send it to someone who could compose and someone who could write to a song and make this creation, and so he sent it to me, and I was absolutely, I was honored to have a song like that. The song with that deep of a meaning. This song got written technically by a little girl, wow. And she really lost her mom, and she was really going through devastating times, and it's just powerful. So
yeah, the way you sung it was a real powerful post, and it was so heartwarming. But as the kind of guy you are, and I think that's why everybody reaches out to you. You remind me a little bit of Austin. I'll tell you what, you remind me a bit about him. Same sort of age, same sort of career-driven, musical, talented, amazing person who everybody just wants to adopt, and be their son, and so proud of everything that you do. And you remind you the same age. And, I'm so glad you do that for people, because, all the charities that you help out, thank you so much. But, don't forget those families, don't forget those supporters. And it's so lovely to see. But anyway, let's get off some of the difficult subjects that we're talking about in relation to movie career. Where do you fit this all in? Come on, mate. Seriously, do you get out of bed and think, right, that's it today, I'm going to be a movie career? I'm going to be a movie
Oh,
star.
so
Western. What's that all about?
So that's a story in itself. I was originally doing my thing that I'm doing now when I got into the movie. So I was a songwriter and I was a musician and a singer and an artist, and a performer, like I am today. And I got a call from a movie director who needed a theme song for his Western movie. So we talked on the phone, for that call, and he wanted this Bon Jovi-esque kind of vibe. He's telling me a little bit about the plot without giving me too much info. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I can tell me the plot so I can write a song. And I was like, I was asking him this or that about how much of the plot can I write about the song? Can it just be straight up like the plot is and all? Yeah, and all that stuff. So we talked. And 2 weeks later, I sent him the song. It's called
2 weeks, literally 2 weeks.
2 weeks, I sent him the song.
For a movie.
I sent him the acoustic version. I said, the song's done. I said, by the time I sent him the acoustic version of me playing and singing, and by the time, months down the road, by the time the movie's actually finished, it'll be fully recorded and ready to be put into the credits of the movie or the intro, wherever he wanted it all, because he wanted the theme song. So, but I said,
but you put actor. Where's the acting bit? I want to know what you played and who you played.
So I saw when I sent him the song.
Okay.
And the recording he called me back and he said, hey, our lead actor for Travis Clayton in the movie has dropped out of the role, He's like, you want to do it?
Lead? Like just literally just like that?
It's like, you want me to, what do you mean? You want me to act in the role? And he's like, yeah. He said, you're the same age. You got the same look. He said, if I could put a cowboy hat on you real quick and we can split your hair some a little bit and all that, you'll fit the part just like he does and all that stuff. And you'll basically look like the character that I drew. And I was like, wait, this is the best part. Because I was like, wait, do I get to shoot people?
Do I get to shoot people? Bless you, Hunter. You're in the Western. Do I get to shoot people?
That's what I was talking about. So I was in Western movies. So I was like, I get to shoot people? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, send me the script. Send me the script. Yeah.
So is this movie out? Is it to be premiered? Where are we?
Yeah, it is. It's on Tubi. On
Tubi.
Streaming platform. It's called Vernon.
Oh, cool. So I can watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's Vernon. It's Vernon. My friends love it. My friends think it's like, I think it's just weird to see that you see your friend acting on a movie. So they think it's like the funniest thing ever, and they love the movie. It's their favorite movie ever. But
fantastic.
It's
not a comedy. It's not a comedy Western though. It's a proper Western.
It's a proper Christian Western type deal.
Oh wow. Fantastic. Yeah. That's really well done, buddy. Is this your first acting? Have you ever done acting before?
I've done things here and there before, but this time I was genuinely on a produced set, and with makeup artists and shot angles and things like that. And I got to tell you, we had fun. It was fun. Right here, it's sitting. This is one of the props that was in that movie.
Oh, how cool. It's not got real live rounds in it, is it? No.
But we would just sit back when it wasn't my turn to shoot or something. We were just sitting back all day doing that stuff, practicing. The whole
look at Mr. Billy the Kid over there. He's like big smile on his face.
The whole set had so much fun the whole time we were playing. If it wasn't us, we all got along, and everything. It was so great. Some of the stuff, there's one scene where we had to do like 20 plus shots, and I had to fall in a bush like at least 27 times, over and over. So we had turkey.
So are you a stunt man as well? Do you do all your own stunts?
Our own stunts. We had the place where we filmed it had live animals that they had walking around. There was a peacock walking around without a cage, turkeys, getting like a couple feet from us, pigs and stuff. It was very much a good time.
Fantastic. It sounds amazing. And I'll tell you what, all of us over there in podcast land, also in Facebook land, we have got a film to go and watch tonight. I'm definitely putting it on because I want to see this young man acting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you back to being a musician. Let's put your second song on. you had your chance. Well, you've got your chance in many ways. I think you've got your chance in more different places than anybody in the whole of the world at the moment. Tell us what this song's all about.
Well, I wrote a song about a toxic person, and maybe everybody else has been in a relationship before where it wasn't a good idea, like from the start, really, but you just kind of did it.
Before you give it a go, give it a try.
It turns out to be a lot worse than you would expect, so it was a toxic relationship, but it's simply a matter of fact of now that the toxic relationship has ended. She's gone, and you're a lot better off.
She had her chance.
Yep, she had her chance.
And I'll tell you what, I bet she's looking at this show tonight and looking at your career, kicking herself. I bet she's one of the ones who sends in the hate comments.
Yeah.
They're jealous of you because you're doing movies and doing God knows what else. She should have stayed.
Today, I wish her the absolute best. I mean that sincerely.
Fantastic. See, he's always got a nice side to him, I'll tell you. Right, okay, for everyone else out there, here we go. You had your chance.
I told my mama that you had a heart of gold. I was weak and searching for a miracle. Then you opened my soul and decided to just close the door. But I should have known that you were gonna drive me crazy. Have my thoughts saying maybe she loves me, but why am I in so much pain? I look over my shoulder 'cause you're getting bolder. Never gonna be safe. Girl, I think that it's time to tell you I know you lied. I've heard your secrets that your ego just would not let you keep. Baby, you roll the dice, and now that I'm doing fine, you text me, call me, and DMing me while I'm trying to sleep. You said that you were sorry, but you gotta know I made up my mind a long time ago. I'm happier now, and so I'll keep my stance, and then I'll do my dance. Baby, you had your chance. Baby, you left me crying and all alone. I felt like I was dying in that bitter cold. We had something special that I had never seen before. But I should have known that you were gonna drive me crazy. Have my thoughts saying maybe she loves me, but why am I in so much pain? I know I'm not insane and my memory's hazy, but I'm no longer feeling that way. Girl, I think that it's time to tell you I know you lied. I've heard your secrets that your ego just would not let you keep. Baby, you roll the dice, and now that I'm doing fine, you text me, call me, and DMing me while I'm trying to sleep. You said that you were sorry, but you gotta know I made up my mind a long time ago. I'm happier now, and so I'll keep my stance, and then I'll do my dance. Baby, you had your chance. Baby, you had your chance.
Woo! Was that your guitar solo?
Yes.
Oh my God. Love it, love it, love it. I'll tell you what, Imran, obviously in the ISSA, he's one of our big guitarists in the ISSA group. I bet you have some good old battle guitar things going on with him, I'll tell you.
I've always wanted to, I love Imran so much. I've always wanted to sit down with him and play some freaking guitar battles and have some like electric guitar duels with him. I love doing stuff like
Do you know, should we make it happen? Hunter, should we make it happen? I reckon we should get Imran on the show and we're going to have a guitar battle, because I did have a good friend of mine over in the UK, but he's so busy at the moment, I can't get him back on the show. And I said that we're going to have a battle of the UK American like guitar like playoff. But actually, I think between you two, it'd be amazing. I'm going to arrange that. I'm going to get Imran on the show and we're going to have a bit of a guitar off between the two of you.
So while the song was on, a letter got slipped under my door. I heard.
Do you know what I thought was? Do you know what I thought was happening? You know, your song about getting rid of the next female. You know, because they must be flocking for you. Come on, seriously. You know, with all this what's going on. You know, I thought it was like a little peep show for all the ladies. So for all the ladies outside there in podcast world, about 35 minutes in, this young man's bending over and now he's basically becoming a newsreader. Okay, so you get to see his butt as he goes towards the door. So for all the ladies, okay, so if you want to see Hunter Lott bending over, ladies, you know, he did it about 35 minutes in. Okay, but he has actually come and got a little bit of a note. So what's the note, mister?
There's nothing to see, honestly. Doesn't have.
Come on, you can't just do that on my show. You cannot go to the door, bend over for all the ladies, and during your track, and then basically tell us what's not on the note. What's on the note?
This is my British moment. Okay, my good song. It's a letter from Mama. Mama.
God, they give it.
She goes, "Hi, podcast land. I'm not proper at the moment, but thank you for the support of my son. And he is one of the greatest humans I know. He's my everything. Until next time, Mom." So she heard.
Isn't that lovely, everyone? For Mum to be literally on a live show, posted underneath the door, saying how special her son is. Massive shout out to your mum out there. That was amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
Did you know she was going to do that? Was that a little bit of a surprise for you?
That's why I heard the door. I could hear the under the door.
Oh, do you know what? But you've become an uncle as well, haven't you, recently?
Yeah. I've been an uncle. I've been an uncle for 10 years, with the first, spawn of Satan. Actually, no, she's not a spawn. She's literally my whole world. That little girl. She doesn't see me as an uncle. She sees me more as a big brother.
Oh,
so
there's amazing photos on Facebook. Absolutely is such a family man. You really are. They absolutely love you. They adore you.
Me and Kinley Grace are really, 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 really close. But now my sister's had another one.
Another one. They keep producing in your family,
Riley Dale has popped out. She's about this big,
Oh.
She's we see her a lot now. It's just so cute. It doesn't get old. That baby phase. It's just I wish sometimes you could stay there forever. Because she just giggles.
It does. It's 25 years. Come on, Hunter. Seriously, that baby face hasn't grown up since you were 4.
I can't grow any, I grow facial hair, but there's no beard inside.
It comes. I'm nearly in my 50s. I'm 48 this year. The beard does start coming. It will get you eventually. That little baby face won't stay there forever.
But yes, Riley Dale is coming to the world, and I'm super, super, super excited about it. It just doesn't get old being around those babies. They're great.
Fantastic. So we have found out so much about you on One Life. What's left? What's left for this year? Come on, tell us. What have you got lined up for us all?
Well, funny you should ask.
Yeah, I am asking.
You saw what I posted yesterday in the studio.
Yeah.
So I have been working on a specific song, which is that one that I was posting yesterday. I've been working on that one for a long time now, a little bit, because it's different. You had your chance. I had some songs like My Type, and you had your chance. Started to bleed genres a little bit. Technically I'm country, but then you had your chance, and I heard from everybody when I was making that song, that's not country, that's not country. And realistically, I was like, I don't care,
Yeah, I don't care. It's my style.
Yeah, exactly. This is my show. I write this, so, but, so I've decided that, I like a lot of different genres, and it's like I said earlier. I grew up on heavy metal, and I grew up on rock and roll. So I have started to create some things to come. That
Well, heavy metal, rock and roll. Come on, don't keep us in suspense.
should be a very interesting welcome. Very soon,
he will tell the world.
very soon, I will have the teaser for the new song posted.
Fantastic. You're keeping us all waiting, and I like it.
Very soon. It's a power ballad. We'll say that much. The new one's a power ballad.
Fantastic.
Very
How about the movie world? How about awards? Have you got anything else left in the cabinet?
I got some plans. I'm not playing too much right now. There's normally a 4-year cycle where I don't play a lot. November is coming up, and around election time, things are a little bit wild. So
You can have a bit of a break, yeah? You deserve the break, mister. You deserve to put that guitar down for a couple of months and then get back on it, eh?
I'm never going to stop writing, and I'm excited. I'm really, really excited to tease the new song that I've got, the one I had yesterday. I should be getting basically the directional final mix today, which means
Fantastic.
this week I'll be post
Brilliant.
the teaser.
Fantastic. We're so excited for you, mister. Make sure you put all those trophies behind you nice and proud, okay? Next time you come on the show, I want to see that man cave transformed into an award-winning bedroom the way it is, okay? If you got any of them, I can't even see any of them. I had a list of like awards that you've won. I can't see one of them.
They're not on.
I think they're all not real. I think you just put them on the bio just for the sake of it. Here we go. Come on, at least show us one. He's just digging them out of the cupboard now. He's making them. They're not real, everybody. He's making them. It's going to come back in a minute, and it's going to be like a Lego toy or something like that. He's leaving us in suspense. Look at it. Hey, oi, Hunter Lott, get back on stage. I think he's done this deliberately, everyone. So while we're waiting for Hunter Lott to go and get all of these trophies, because they're so big and so massive, we're going to have to tell you who's next on the show. I'm going to get him back for this, I'll tell you. So we have got an amazing singer-songwriter who's coming on the show tomorrow. The one, the only Linda Marks will be joining us at 7 o'clock. She's been texting me tonight to join with our bios, and also her music is going to be sent over to the show. So if you want to come onto the show tomorrow, Linda Marks. Oh, here he comes. Look, we'll be on the show tomorrow. Hey, Hunter, it's a live show. You didn't need to go outside to go and get your awards. Come on, show us them. 1.
I don't have
2.
I don't have any arm space for
3.
Yeah.
Come on, show us. I listed it at the beginning of the program. Come on, show us.
This one is the best country original for my song That Guy, and that's one of my older songs that I've
Show us then. Don't just put it down. Show us properly.
This one right here.
Hey, that one on there. Go on.
I gotta find my This is one of my ISSAs. This is male vocalist.
Hold up.
This is my ISSA male vocalist.
Congratulations.
I love that. This is this one I got sent to by Kaz, one of my buddies.
Cool.
I got male artist of the year for Music Mafia Radio, and Kaz is my guy.
Fantastic.
He sent me this.
Come on, show us again, Hannah. I didn't see it properly. Show us again.
Whoa, wrong camera side. There's a little music.
Wow, I love it. Love it.
Love that, dude. I got a Social Star Award right here. Got Male Artist of the Year for Social Stars as well. That's all I could fit in my arms.
It's all he can fit. It's all he can fit in his arms, but also it's all he can fit in his bedroom alongside his gaming equipment and all those guitars hanging up on the wall out there.
Over is is the bedroom where my
Okay.
and where my clothes are and everything, where I sleep and all
Right, Hunter, I'm stopping you there. I'm ending the show, okay? Because at the end of the day, these ladies have already seen enough tonight, okay? They've seen you bending over, okay? And this like little cuteness bundle of joy. We don't want to know about your bedroom. I'm ending the show. Anyway, Hunter, before I end the show, can you tell me who you'd like to say thank you to the most, apart from that lovely mother of yours?
Oh yeah. Well, of course, I have to give all of my thanks to God first. Always do. There's no question about it. And we had some rough things to talk about earlier, with Austin, but I have no doubt that he's much happier than we are. He's much happier than we could ever be. So therefore,
Singing with the angels.
we can, you guys, I didn't know him personally, or anything, but the family, you guys will recover and everything will be better. But just know, he's up there. He doesn't want you to be sad because he's way happier than we are. And we can miss him, but he's taken care of. He's very well taken care of. So we thank God first. We always thank
you.
And of course, mom and dad, I can't do it without them. My dad too. Everybody knows my mama and my dad is my rock. And then, my sister as well. My sister's very supportive, And to the charities that me and you donate to, that's why we donate to them, because we're thankful for them and we're thankful for the work that they do with, any help that we can provide.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Anna. Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I have had the most amazing journey tonight. I have started off the evening feeling sad, feeling lost, feeling happiness. I've gone on to the show having such an amazing time with Hunter Lott. We've had such an amazing show, and I want you to watch this back and remember this show because it's an absolute cracker. It's a fantastic show. I've really enjoyed it. So Hunters, thank you so much for your support to Willen Hospice and coming on to One Life and being part of our family. Hunter, will you come back and tell in the next few months and come and tell us what you've been up to?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Right. Okay. Before I say goodbye to everybody, we will also welcome Linda Marks to the show tomorrow night. We were just in the process because you left us hanging. So we basically introduced Linda onto the show tomorrow. So she'll be joining us. Okay. I just want to say thank you so much to the nurses over at Willen Hospice. We hope you've had a fantastic time and also that you have a fantastic evening supporting all those patients out there. We basically send you love from all of us at One Life. In relation to saying goodbye and good night to everybody, keep yourself safe. Make sure you pick up the phone. Make sure you tag a loved one and speak to a loved one tonight. It's been a tough one, but it's also been a fun one, and it's been fantastically great. In relation to the One Life projects, keep supporting us, okay? We've got that GoFundMe up and running at the moment because do you know what? I've got another about 30, 40 artists waiting for you in the wings, and we want to keep supporting their music journey because they do an amazing job for one and all. And at the end of the day, I'm so proud of each and every one of them. So I'm going to finish off by saying good night. Hunter Lott, you've got lots to do, mate. I'm going to leave you to it. See you later. Thanks for joining us.
So much.
See you later, buddy. Take care. Bye-bye.